Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and retiring early. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay friends, I've had so many requests for this video. I am so sorry that I missed my February Debt Snowball update, but today you're going to get that, you're going to get my March Snowball update, and you're also going to get my new Savings Challenge update. These worksheets I'm using, by the way, are from the Budget Mom. I have recently moved my office from our spare bedroom to our sunroom so that I have more space, and I cannot find my Debt Snowball trackers that I created and I've been using since I started my YouTube channel. I thought that I sold them on my shop, and I do have a version of them, but not the ones I use for videos, and I just did not want to take the time to recreate it right now. So instead, I went to the Budget Mom's website and I went to her free tab. She has a freebies thing that you just put in your email address and then you can get a passcode to get all these free worksheets, and I got this one to use. So I got the Debt Snowball tracker and also that Savings Challenge tracker as well. It's really kind of funny too, because when I first started this debt journey, see, they only have 4 spots here for debt. I wouldn't have been able to use this worksheet because I had so many debts when I first started this journey, maybe like 12, I was thinking back. But now I am down to my van loan, my student loan, and a personal loan. So I don't even have a 4th debt, so I'm using this column to calculate my total. Okay, let's start with February. So the van started at $13,335. We paid $445. Now there's 0% APR on this one, 5.4% APR on this, and 10% on this one. So the amount that I wrote here is not the amount that I paid, but the amount that went to the principal. So this is 0, 100% goes to principal, and then these I calculated to see how much would go to the principal. So 13,335 minus 454. So we are down to 12,881. So our new balance is 12,881. Okay, for my student loan, we started with 15,807. We paid $197, and that's 15,610. Okay, over to the personal loan, we started with 27,339. 338 went to principal. I don't even need to use a calculator. So that would be 27,001. Okay, so let's add all of these together and see what our ending, let's see what our total payment was and then what our ending balance should be. So 445. Oh, by the way, I decided to round these numbers up. So yes, there is a coin amount, but I just want to round it up to make things easier. I know it's not 100% accurate, but just for videos and everything, it's just going to make my life a lot easier. So 445 plus 197 plus 338, that's $980 went to our debt snowball. So 56,481 minus 980 equals 55,501. Now, to see if this is the correct amount, I'm going to add these 3 numbers together and see if they equal 55,501. So we have 12,881 plus 15,610 plus 27,001 equals, oh, that is a different amount. 55,492. Okay, let me try this again. So 27,339 minus 338 equals 27,000. Okay, so I did that right. 15,807 minus 197 That's 15,610, okay. And then 13,335 minus 445 is, okay. So it's 12,890. I don't know what happened there. So this is 12,890. Okay, so now when I add these three numbers together, it should equal 55,501. Let's try that again. So we've got 12,890 plus 15,610 plus 27,001. That's 55,501. Yay! Okay. Okay, so before we move on to March, we are going to update this page. This is my debt snowball update page in my, I'll just show you, in my Plum Paper workbook where I keep track of all of my financial stickers. So when we started this financial journey about a year ago, we owed $75,326. So when I go to grand total, well, actually I'll write it here. So our starting balance was $75,326. And today we ended with $55,501. So I can calculate my grand total there. And then our month total was $980. Okay, so our grand total, $75,326 minus $55,501. That is a difference of $19,825. So we have paid off almost $20,000, which is a really big deal to me because before we started this journey, I had been trying to pay off debt unsuccessfully for years. And what happened is we never paid off any debt. We just went further and further into debt. So it's so nice to see progress. I'm going to update the front of my book as well. So this was for February. Get a marker. Here I had the coins, but I'm rounding up now. So January, February. So our monthly total was $980, so not as much as we were able to pay off in January, but that's okay. That was a really good month for us. So our grand total, what did I say? It was 19 something, right? 19,825. Okay, so let's do March. Okay, let's take a look at March. So with the van loan, we started the month at $12,890. We were able to put a couple hundred extra dollars towards this debt snowball, so that was $645. So $12,890 minus $645 brings our total to $12,245. Our student loan, it started at $15,610. $205 went to principal, so $15,610 minus $205 makes our new total $15,405. Okay, and our personal loan, we started at $27 and $1, and we paid $341 to principal, which brought our new total to $26,660. Okay, so let's see how much total we were able to put towards debt for the month of March. So we had $645 plus $205 plus $341 equals $1,191. And so let's see. So 55,501 minus 1,191, that is 54,310. Okay, so I'm going to do these three numbers. I'm going to add them together to see if they equal 54,310, which is my way of double checking my math to make sure I did everything right. So 12,245 plus 15,405 plus 26, 660 equals 54,310. Yay, I did it right. Okay, if you follow my YouTube and Etsy weekly update videos, you're gonna think, wait a second, you should have way more to be put towards your debt snowball, and you would be right. And this is what we decided to do. David and I decided to do. Well, David was really his idea, and he talked me into it. With my retirement coming up very quickly here, and us being like a little bit like, oh, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make enough money, you know, to survive? He said, instead of aggressively paying off the van like I wanted to do, which would give us back $445 every month. I mean, well, in our budget, that's $445 that we would not have to come up with. So instead of doing that, which is about $12,000, he said, why don't we take that money and put it in our savings account so that we have a $12,000 cushion that would give us an average of $1,000 extra every month for this first year as I try to build my business up. I thought that was a really good idea. You know, and if the business starts doing well, then we can go back to paying off our debt more aggressively. But anyways, let's update March, and then we will see how, and then we will go to the savings tracker, and I'll show you how much we managed to save for the months of February and March. Okay, so this month we paid $1,191 towards our debt snowball. Our starting balance at the very beginning of this journey was $75,326. Our ending balance at the end of March was $54,310. Let's see what our grand total is now. So $75,326 minus $54,310. That's $21,016. So we have paid off a total of $21,016, which is super exciting that we have crossed that 20,000 mark. It's just so exciting. Okay, so let's go towards the front of the book and update that section. So this is for the month of March. This month we paid off $1,191. And our grand total since we started this journey has been $21,016. Okay, so this is the savings tracker that I got from the Budget Mom's website. This is one of her freebies. Our goal is to save $12,000 before I receive my last, or by the time I receive my last paycheck, which will be in July. So just a few months away, about 4 months away. Each of these bubbles represents $120. So during February, I put our extra $200 towards our debt snowball. In March, we had $900, it's actually more than 900, it's like $979, I want to say. $979, say $979 from Etsy and YouTube income. It was our take-home pay from Etsy and YouTube. And for March, we did not use that as our income. We are using that as our debt snowball. We're now our savings challenge. So $979. Plus, we also were able to save $3,000 from our the stimulus check. So we used part of that to, David had been saving up for a computer so that I can use the family computer full time for my job, well, for Etsy and YouTube. And then he's been saving up for a family computer for everyone else to use so that we can separate the two. And he needed $400 more for that. So we put $400 towards that. And then I did purchase 2 more Silhouette Cameo 4 machines so that I could speed up my my return time on orders. and processing time. So after all of that, we had $3,000 left over to put towards our debt snowball, which now is going towards our savings challenge. So plus 3,000, that's 3,979 divided by 120. Okay, we can fill in 33 bubbles today, which is a lot of bubbles. I'm just going to be using traditional Crayola markers to do this, and I will speed this part up for you. Each of these rows is 10 bubbles, so I need to fill in 3 rows and then 3 extra bubbles. Wow. Well, I have to say, I think we made a lot of progress in this first month of our savings challenge. So that is it for this debt snowball and savings challenge update. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, will you please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone.